Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to my 2620th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Thank you for tuning in. Traders, it's been so hot in Vegas. I just can't get in front of that camera every night in that studio. As soon as the temperatures cool down a little, I promise to switch back to mostly videos where I'm standing in front of the camera and showing you a multitude of charts. Anyway, NASDAQ daily bar chart you're looking at right now, then that is for trading on Friday, August 11th, 2023. Remember, tomorrow a report's coming out, OMNIACS. You know this. I proved it to you on Thursday. Reports get OMNIACS great fills. Make sure that you put your orders in if you get a flash update from me. For everybody else that's not part of the Platinum service, which is when I send my trade recommendations out, you guys, if you hear about a wreck, put the orders on. Don't worry about tomorrow morning's report. Actually, before I get started, being that I mentioned the Platinum recommendations, I wasn't really going to do this. I was going to wait for tomorrow's video. But because I just got my results, check this out. The results are in for the month of July. The month of July, if you follow my Omni trading recommendations, for the month of July, you could have made $7,040 on one lot trades following the Omni trades if you take all of them. So that puts us up $36,000 for the year, and it's only midsummer, kids. So that's a service that I offer for OMNIACS around the world. When we're getting in, they know. When we're getting out, we get out together. And it's, I don't know, it says right here it's $4.93 a day, which is kind of inexpensive. Maybe I shouldn't show you that. In any event, you could absolutely be doing well. I took these trades. I did well. If you want to join my service, I send out recs day and night. I send them through Discord and through a bunch of ways. You let me know, and I'll leave the link down here underneath the video. But anyway, let's get back to what's important here. That is the NASDAQ chart. So for trading on Friday, NASDAQ is still in sort of two channels. It's in this channel right here, the red one, which oddly enough was in a much nicer looking bullish channel for a long time. But then we know the price of crude got a little expensive and the markets are feeling a little pain from that, and down they're starting to move. Great pullback for the summer for fund managers to get involved and maybe right the ship for some of them who may not be on the right side. So let's hope we get a slow, steady pullback, enough for people to maybe get themselves out of bad positions at the least, right? And that should happen somewhere inside of this channel moving down. But there's another channel as well, a little bigger. I don't know if it's support resistance, but there's a little bit bigger channel up there. And the red channel is a little more steep. So we are in bearish channels as opposed to bullish channels. And that's your NASDAQ chart. The Omni is red and is a seller of rallies for trading on Friday. And let's go look at our Mr. E-mini S&P. Let's see, he's sitting here. E-mini S&P, red Omni for trading on Friday, same thing. Please remember the risks behind trading. Never ever trade without protective stops. This is a very risky endeavor. Doesn't matter what the chart says, put your stops in. Omni's been doing very well for us, by the way, in this insane volatility. Thank you, Omni. But you got to have your stops in. Bad days do occur. So, E-mini S&P. Crude oil starts to rally up. This is the E-mini S&P chart. On this day, crude oil opens up above 77, the price of crude. And on this day, which is the 25th of July, on the 27th of July, the S&P couldn't take any more pain, just like that. Puts in its top in this big purple channel, in something I like to call an Oscarism. My OMNIACS know all about this, called the F flag. Let me make it a little deeper for you now that we're mentioning it. So this is you don't really find it in books or anything. It's just an Oscar type thing, but traders who know me know how to use it and have seen it enough times. That's your F flag right there, which, right now the market's in it and should stay inside that F flag and bounce around for a while. And that's sort of what I'm expecting, up and, volatility up and down, bouncing around. And hopefully we do that slowly and come down a little, let the fund managers in. We are going to take a short position if we can get one. Doesn't matter what reports are coming out tomorrow. And then let's go back here. Let's go look at crude oil. Now, crude doesn't look like it's giving back or has given back much since it's got above that 77 mark. And it's rallied up inside this purple channel, and it's still inside the purple channel, bouncing around. Now, it's been known to go near the top of the channel, hit the bottom, near the top, maybe hit the bottom, but it's staying in an upward trajectory channel thus far, continuing to keep weight, if you ask me, on the stock market. And then, keeping everything in mind, remember the NASDAQ weekly chart, slightly longer term view, looking right here, and I'll circle it for you. The NASDAQ has fallen out of a channel it generally does not fall out of. See that? Fell out of the channel, the black channel, and now it's working its way down in this purplish channel. So maybe that's the fate for us right now. The Omni still is asking me to sell rallies. That is certainly what I'll do. The Omni's got a beat on several other markets to trade on Friday as well. So if we get no fills in indices, there are other markets that we may be able to get fills in. Join me at livewithoscar.com. Make sure if you'd like to be part of the Omni's trade recommendations. By the way, I don't know that we had, knock on wood. That was my head, by the way. I don't know that we had a losing month yet this year. We have losing trades, everybody does, but I don't think we've had a losing month yet this year. Let's see how the rest of the year pans out on the OmniRex. In any event, make sure you join me at livewithoscar.com. If you do want to join the Rex, click the link below. And remember to keep your emotions out of this game. How do we do that? We put our stops in first. And then we say this to ourselves over and over again because we know it helps. Are you with me out there? I'll count it off. 1, 2, 3. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share these videos, join the Omni service, and I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.